Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Okay, let's move ahead. Next we have how to find number of zeros between decimal point and first significant digit. Look here, if we have log 0.1 to the base 10, value will be of course minus 1, because to 0.1 we can write 1 over 10, that is 10 to the power minus 1, like this. Log, this is 10 to the power minus 1, and this minus 1 will come here, so we will get minus log 10 base 10, and the value of log 10 base 10 is 1, so we are left with only minus 1. Got it? I hope it is clear. Now log of 0.01 to the base 10, this is nothing but 10 to the power minus 2 will come here in front of log, so finally we will get minus 2. So like this, if we have log 0.001, that is 10 to the power minus 3, so here answer will be minus 3. Write down one more, log 0.0001, that is 10 to the power minus 4, so here we will get minus 4. So what's happening over here? Look, if we take log of any number between 0.01 and 0.001, got it? This is bigger number, this is a smaller number. If we have any number between 0.01 and 0.001, then the outcome will be something like minus 2 point something something. Outcome will be between minus 2 and minus 3, that is minus 2 point something something. But here mantissa part is also negative, and we know that mantissa part can never be negative. Clear? So in order to make mantissa part positive, what we do, we write like this: minus 2 minus 1 plus 1 plus 0 point this something something, this is mantissa part. So minus 2 minus 1 becomes minus 3 plus and 1, and mantissa part is negative here for the time being, so 1 minus, got it? And 1 minus 0 point something, now mantissa part will become positive here, got it? Now mantissa will become positive, so finally we will get minus 3 as characteristic. So here characteristic is minus 3. So what we have observed here, if characteristic of any number is minus 3, then we can tell the number of zeros between decimal point and first significant digits. So here we have a formula, like if characteristic is minus alpha, here characteristic is what? Minus 3, means alpha is what? 3. Then number of zeros between decimal point and first significant digit will be alpha minus 1. So here 3 minus 1, that is 2. So there will be 2 zeros. There will be 2 zeros between decimal point and first significant digits. Got it? I hope it is clear. So remember this concept, this is very important. We will be solving question using this concept. Let us have an example. Look here, if log x to the base 10 is equals to minus 8.32, so here mantissa part is also negative. It minus 8.32 means minus 8 minus 0.32. In order to make mantissa part positive, what we will do, we will subtract 1 and add 1, that is minus 1 plus 1. So minus 8 minus 1 will become minus 9, and 1 minus 0.32 we will get 0.68. So you can clearly see here mantissa part has become positive now, and this is characteristic. Characteristic is what? Minus 9. So alpha is only 9. So according to our concept, number of zeros will be alpha minus 1, that is 9 minus 1, we will get 8. So this will be answer. Hope it is clear. Okay, next example is if x is equals to 12 to the power minus 25 into 3 to the power minus 7, and here we have given the value of log 2 and log 3 to the base 10. Log 2 is 0.30 and log 3 is 0.48. It is given in question. Then we have to find the number of zeros between decimal point and first significant digits. Got it? So means first of all we will have to find the characteristic of this number. One way is to calculate it yourself without using log. If it is possible, you can do it. I will use log here. So we have log x equals to this. Take log both side with base 10 and do prime factors of this. Got it? Then 12 can be written as 4 into 3 means 2 square. So we have 2 square into 3, that is 4 into 3, and here 3 as it is. So 2 into minus 25 we get 2 to the power minus 50 here. 3 to the power we get minus 25 plus minus 7, that is minus 32. By property of log we have this is something like a into b. So we will get log a plus log b, and this is in power, so will come in front of log. Got it? This is the property. I hope you know that. So we get minus 50 log 2 minus 32 log 3, and we already know the value of log 2 and log 3. It is also given in the question. So we can use log 2 equals to 0.30 and log 3 is equals to 0.48. Now calculate, multiply. It's up to you. You are not a kid anymore. You can do it yourself also. So finally it comes out to be minus 15 minus 15.36, and if we add them, minus will be added. So minus 30.36. So here mantissa part is also negative. It means minus 30 minus 0.36. In order to make mantissa part positive, what we do? Minus 1 plus 1. Got it? So minus 30 minus 1, we will get minus 31. 1 minus 0.36 will be 0.64. Got it? And here characteristic is what? Minus 31. That is alpha is equals to 31. Here alpha is equals to 31. Then number of zeros will be alpha minus 1. That is 31 minus 1 will be 30. Hope it is clear. Should we move ahead? Okay, fine. So next we have log table. How to find the value of log using log table. Many students finds it a little bit difficult, but it is not that difficult as you think. Okay, let's start. We will try to understand it. Okay, if we have log 234.590, we are taking an example. We have to find the value of this with base 10. That is, we are finding common logarithm. We have two types of log. You already know that, common and natural log. In common log we have base 10, and the log table that we will be having, in that we will be using common logarithm, that is base will be 10 there. Okay, so first of all what we have to do, we have to write down the given number in scientific notation. Scientific notation, I hope you would know that how to write. So we will shift the point here after first digit. So if we shift the point after here, that is we are shifting the point towards left by 2 digits. So we can write it down like 2.34590 into 10 to the power 2. Can we write it down like this? Of course we can. So here now using the property of log, this is something like log a into log b. So we can write log a plus log b here like this, and 10 square means 2 will come here, and log 10 base 10 will become 1. So we are left with 2 only. So here we have 2, and the value of this log 2.345. Since it's a number between 1 and 10, and we already know that if we find the logarithm of any number which is between 1 and 10, the outcome will be like 0 point something something always. Got it? So its outcome will be 0 point something something. Now we will look into the log table, how to find the value of log. So in order to find out the value of 2.345, we will be using log. So remember this value 2.345. For the time being, what we will do, we will remove this point. Now we have a number 2345. Got it? Now we must be having log table. So I have a log table. I can show you a log table. So this is log table. It looks like this. Those who are watching it first time, for them, we have a number 2345. So we will look into the column here. In this column, where is 23? 23 is here, and 23 first two digits. Then you can see we have columns here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, next we have 4. So we will look here in column 4, corresponding to 4, and 23 come here like this. We get this number. So write down this number here. This number is 3692. Got it? Now come here. We have 5. So we will have, you can see we have mean difference columns. So you will have to look into column number 5 in mean difference and come down, and here move towards right, and column 5. So what you get here, this is column 5 and this. So you get number 9. In mean difference in column 5 corresponding to this row 23, you get 9. So we have to add this 9 in this number. So we get 2 plus 9, 11. Here we get 10, 7, 3. That is 3701. And we know that the outcome is 0 point something. So we will put a decimal here, like point here. This is 0.3701. Hope it is clear. Fine. So let's go back to the question. Question is here. Okay, wait a minute. I remove this. Okay, let me erase this. Just hold on. Okay. So this was our question. So we were finding out the logarithm of this number. So finally we get this 0.3701. Got it? So log of this number is 0.370. It's what 3 here? It should be 1. Okay. Got it? So 2 plus 0.3701, it will come out 2.3701. So this is our final answer. So this is how we use log table to find the logarithm of any number. Got it? We just require only 4 digits. If we have more than 4 digits, like here we have 3 plus 3, 6 digits, and here we have only 4 digits. What I'm trying to say, if we have like 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have to find logarithm of this number like this. So we require only first 4 digits. We can remove these 2 digits. We have no use of last 2 digits. Got it? We will be using only first 4 digits. Is it clear? Okay, fine. Let us do one more example. If we have a number like 0.00000032581. So what we have to do, first of all, we have to write in scientific notation. So we will shift this decimal towards right after 3. So how many places we have shifted this point? How many zeros we have? 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8. so we have shifted 8 places. Okay, so we can write it down 3.2581 into 10 to the power minus 8. Got it? Then using property of log, this is something like a into b, so log a plus log b, and here we will get minus 8 in front of log, so we will be left with only minus 8 here, and we have to find logarithm of this number. Again we will be using the log table. We will look into column 32, then 5. Here will be a column corresponding to 5. We will look at the value, then mean difference, then here will be mean difference. In mean difference, column number 8 corresponding to this, we will be having a number, so this value plus this value, finally we will get 0.5130. Is it clear? So for the time being we write it down 3258, and we will leave this one. We don't require this, we require only first 4 digits. Got it? So now let's have a log table. Okay, we need 32. So 32 is, where is 32? This is 32. Got it? So this is 32. Okay, if you want me to magnify it, I can do it for yourself. Okay, hope this is visible now. So 3258. Okay, where is 32? Here. Now look at the column number 5. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get this. Clear? This is column number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get this. Now come in mean difference and look at column number 8. So this is mean difference. So mean difference column number 8. Mean difference columns started with 1. Got it? So 32. Look. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is column number 8. Is it clear? So we have the value 5119 and add 11 here. So we get 9 plus 1 10 and 3 1 5. Got it? And we will put a decimal here. So 0.5130. This will be our answer. That is log of 3 to 3 point. We have to find out the log of 3.258. Then answer will be 0.5130. Hope it is clear. Okay, so now let's go back to the question. So question is, okay, this was our question. So you can see the value of this is 0.5130. Got it? So finally minus 8, this is characteristic, plus mantissa part is positive. If we have to write it down like this, 8 bar means only characteristic part is negative and mantissa part is positive. If we write it like this, minus 8.5130, it means mantissa part is also negative. Got it? So there is a difference. So we will write like this. It means only characteristic part is negative. Is it clear? So this is how we look into the table of log, how to find the logarithm of any number using log table. Is it clear? Again, next we have anti-log. This is also very important. So how to use anti-log table. Got it? For example, if we have log x base 10 equals to minus 17.8192. If we have log x equals to this, now if we convert it into exponential form, how will we write it? X equals to 10 to the power minus 17.8192, like this. X equals to this, from log form to exponential form. Got it? Or we can write x equals to antilog of this. So whenever we have something like 10 to the power this and we have to calculate this, we will be using antilog. Got it? Otherwise it's a bit difficult to find out this 10 to the power minus 17.8192. So whenever we will be having something like this, we will be calculating number like this. So we will use antilog of power only. Antilog of power only. Got it? Okay, now try to solve it. Antilog of minus 17.8192. Okay, remember one thing. We always find antilog of only mantissa part. Minus 17.8192 can be written like minus 17 minus 0.8192. Here mantissa part is negative. So first of all, make mantissa part positive. For that we will do minus 1 plus 1. Got it? So minus 17 minus 1 is minus 18. 1 minus 0.8192, you can calculate yourself. It comes out to be minus 0.1808. Got it? So now we require antilog table, and we find out antilog of only mantissa part. Got it? So we need to find out antilog of 0.1808. 0.1808. Okay, now we need antilog table. Okay, I have a antilog table. Let's go there. Antilog table. So this is how antilog table looks like. So we need 0.18. Okay, I can magnify it so that it will be clearly visible. Okay, so you can see here, where is 0.18? Find it out. 0.18. 0.18 is here. This is 0.18. Now we require column 0. This is column 0. Okay, now go in mean difference columns. In column number 8. In column number 8. So this is mean difference column number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get 3 here. Got it? We get 3 here. So finally answer is what? 1514 plus 3. So we get 7151. And for antilog, we put 0 after first digit. Got it? Always put digit after first digit. So antilog of 0.1808 is 1.517. Is it clear? Okay, now let's go back to our question. Okay, question is, so we were here. Fine. So you can look, value comes out to be 1.517, and here to it minus 18, characteristic is minus 18, that is 18 bar. So this will be written like 10 to the power minus 18 into anti-logarithm of this will be a value, and this value is 1.517, and 10 to the power minus 18 as it is. Is it clear? So once again, first of all, you have to write the number like this, and characteristic, whatever will be the characteristic, you have to write it down in the power of 10, and you have to find out the antilog of mantissa part only, positive mantissa part. If it is negative, first make mantissa part positive, then only you can find out the antilog. Is it clear? Okay, let's do one more example. 10 to the power 32.7381. So calculate means now we have to find antilog of 32.7381. Okay, so in order to find out antilog of this, so what we will do, here characteristic part is positive, so mantissa part is also positive. So we just need to look into the antilog table for mantissa part only, that is 0.7381, and this 32, this is characteristic, this will go into the power of 10 to the power 32, and this will be antilog of 0.7381 will be a value. Okay, so now we need a antilog table. Antilog table, first of all write it down. 0.7381. Now we need antilog table. Where is 0.73? 0.73. Look into the table. 0.73. So 0.73 is here. Now we need column number 8. This is 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is column number 8 and value is 5470. Now we need mean difference column number 1. So this is mean difference column number 1, that is 1. So we add 1 here. So 1, 7, 4, 5. And we will put decimal here. So finally we get 5.471. So value of antilog of 0.7381 is 5.471. Hope it is clear. Okay, now let's go back to our question. Our question was, look, this is our question. So you can see the antilog of 0.7381 is 5.471. 5.471 into 10 to the power 32. So this is how we use antilog table. This is how we find antilog and logarithm. Hope it is clear, and our chapter logarithm has finished now.